Welcome to the Smile Revolution Show. I am Princess Wow, and this is my new friend. I got her in London. She has a beautiful smile. I got her in a children's store. They're all one of a kind little pins, and I saw these in the window, so I had to get her. She's so cute, cute addition to my other dolls. And tonight I'm not doing I got this in Woodstock on Sunday. It's going to go on my door, but I actually kind of like it. Haven't rigged it up yet on my outside door. Um, and I wanted to introduce, for people who have never seen my show, this is my latest doll from a photo of me that Robbie Quinn, from photographer from the book Street Unicorns, took of me. I think last year when my hair was more blue. And then I have some other dolls. This is my first dolly. She, from a photo of me with my pink wig. And here's, I have a smile bag as well, so she has to have one too. And so the reason why I am not doing an interview tonight is because next week is Juneteenth. And my interviewee, Eric Person, who is an African American, I did my I pre-recorded the interview. However, I decided it would be better to do it tomorrow night. Next Monday on Juneteenth, which is now a national holiday. Did you know that? I'm going to talk a little bit about it a little bit. If you don't know, you probably do, but I just lost it. I just lost the information. Well, anyway, next week is Juneteenth, and so I'll be talking more about it next week. It was the end of slavery, if you don't know, but most people, I'm sure, know these days. Okay, so this is my 168th show. So anyway, occasionally I will do a solo show, and I'm going to sing a couple songs. I'm going to sing a couple songs in a couple minutes here. I want to show some photos. I don't know if anybody's watching live, but it's okay. People will watch and replay. Okay, I'm going to show a few photos, which is what I feel like doing right now. Okay, so, this is Eric Person, who he's going to be on next week. He's a well-known, renowned American saxophone player. And I met him recently through Slambovian Circus of Dreams band, and he plays with them occasionally, and he's going to be playing with them more locally. And he's amazing, and so he'll be on 100th show? 168th show, Laura. 168th. But thank you. 168th show. Okay. So, so he, I'll be talking about him in a little bit, but he'll be on next week. And he wrote he is an, Eric Person, recorded with they weren't called Slambovian Circus Dreams 30 years ago when they met. Yeah, 168th show. Thanks. So anyway, they were called the Ancestors in the late 89, 90. They recorded a couple CDs, which I have, and then Eric played on some of the songs, and now they're doing a new project together. And I met him recently at their concert, and it was amazing when he plays with them. I mean, they're incredible, and then he, in addition, with them is incredible. I had goosebumps. So I'm excited about this for next week. So, okay, so I'm going to show some photos because I just feel like it. Okay, so this is Eric Anderson, who's a renowned, legendary singer-songwriter. And there's a movie about him, a documentary called The Song Poet, which is on PBS. And it's a really great documentary. And so I met him because we have mutual friends. Friday night at the Town Crier, he played. And so that was exciting. And then let's see what's this? Oh, that's Tiggy. That's my Tiggy. And this is John Cruth, who wrote the song Beige, who I'm going to play the song. And he has a new book. I interviewed him recently. He wrote the book Lunacy, The Curious Phenomena of Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon 50 Years On. It's an amazing book. And he's a 2-time ASCAP Deems Taylor Award winner. He's the author of such books as To Live, to Fly, The Ballad of the Late Great Townes Van Zandt, Rhapsody in Black, The Life and Music of Roy Orbison, and Hold On World, The Lasting Impact of John Lennon and Yoko Ono's Plastic Ono Band 50 Years On. Anyway, he's a music journalist, has been appeared in the New York Times, Rolling Stone, American Songwriter. He's a singer-songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, and he's played with Laurie Anderson, Patti Smith, Ornette Coleman, Violet Femmes. Anyway, he's an amazing guy, and I'm honored to call him my friend, and he's an incredible singer-songwriter. So I love the song that I've adapted to my new show, and that's him. And who took that picture? Stan Schneier, who is a New York photographer, and he's a musician too, and he was in a famous band. Wait, now I got to think of the name. Anyway, okay, so I can talk about it later. I got to think of the name. He was in. Okay, I can't think of it right now. Okay, and this is the painting I picked up from Marilyn if I can say her name, Svidenek. That's John's partner. And she's a great painter. So that's why I picked up her painting on Saturday, June 3rd. Okay. Thanks, Laura. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching live. Okay. So I think those are the photos. Okay. So now, yeah. Okay. So the next thing is, okay. So I want to talk a little bit about it. And I'm going to sing I have some quotes, and I'm going to sing a couple songs. Maybe I should sing now, but I have some quotes. And all right, I'll sing now. I think that's what I'll do. Okay. This is like an unstructured show tonight, short. I'm not going to be singing. I'm not going to do a long show tonight. Okay, hold on. Let me just move my tea. All right, so since I've been talking about John Cruth, I'm going to sing Beige. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm going to try not to look at my chords. I was told I shouldn't be looking at my chords, but let's just see how it goes here. Okay, wait. Now I got to take off my bracelets. Sorry. I have too many bracelets on. I can't play too well. Okay. I'm afraid of beige and what it can do. I'm afraid of beige and what it's done to you. You live in a world neither here nor there. You live in a world where all you care about is beige. I'm afraid of beige, it's a neutral hue. It doesn't say nothing like black or blue. Yellow, orange, purple, or red make you feel alive, but I'm feeling brain dead from all this beige. Your house is beige, your clothes are beige, your couch is beige, and so are your clothes. Nothing bothers you, girl, you're cool and composed. But inside your head, you rant and rage, screaming silently while you're drowning in beige. Actually, the song is longer, but it's shorter for my show. I've shortened it for my show. Anyway, I'm not going to make excuses. I'm still working on my songs. Okay. All right. So let's see. The Smile Revolution song I wrote with Roland Musa. And it's the first song we wrote together. And so I'm going to play it now. And actually, Pete Seeger loved the song, and we recorded it, and he played banjo, and a bunch of other musicians piled in as well. Okay. I walked into a cafe, smiled at my friends. They all smiled, and I'm really screwing up. Oh, sorry. Realized I passed it on to them. The people who saw us smiled at our friends. They all smiled, and we realized we passed it on to them. Yes, a simple smile will do, round the world and back to you. It's called the Smile Revolution. That comes, goes round and back to you. So, smile, smile, smile. A simple smile will do. Smile, smile, smile. It comes back to you. So, don't forget to smile. And this is a shorter version, too, of the song. Only because of my one-woman show, they have to be shortened. Okay, so, oh well, I did my best tonight, but I still have a lot of work to do, getting better. But okay, all right, so anyway, let's see here. Now, I've got a smile, anonymous poem. A smile, let's see, what's up? I have a comment from Laura. Okay. All right, I'm doing my best. I'm working on it. Okay, I'm working on it. Okay. A smile costs nothing but gives much. It enriches those who receive without making poorer those who give. It takes but a moment, but the memory of it sometimes lasts forever. None is so rich or mighty that he or she can get along without it, and none is so poor but that he or she can be made rich by it. A smile creates happiness in the home, fosters goodwill in business, and is the countersign of friendship. It brings rest to the weary, cheer to the discouraged, sunshine to the sad, and it's nature's best antidote for trouble. Yet it cannot be bought, borrowed, or stolen, for it is something that is of no value to anyone until it's given away. Some people are too tired to give you a smile. Give them one of yours, as none needs a smile so much as he, she, who has no more to give. It was an anonymous poem. Okay, now, this is from Chief Seattle. I found this from an email years ago from intenders.org. Chief Seattle said, "My brother, I tell you true, if all who see the earth as being poisoned would instead give more attention to seeing the earth clean and vibrant, then very soon your earth would be cleansed. If all who see their nation's leaders as misguided or uncaring would instead give more time to seeing themselves being represented by responsible, caring leaders who stand firm for the highest good of all, then very soon you would have good leadership. If all who see their spouses or family members as troublesome or unloving would instead give more thought to seeing their loved ones as the shining children of God that they are, then very soon all challenged relationships would be renewed and love rekindled. If all who see themselves as sick or poor or weak of heart or undeserving would instead give more energy to seeing themselves as healthy, abundant, empowered, worthy, and lifted up, then very soon they would experience all the good things that life has to offer. Each problem seen from the positive side always turns into a blessing. Each sorrow leads you to your joy, each doubt to your knowing, each lack to your abundance, each debt to your freedom, each act of anger to your love, each act of war to your peace, each journey through darkness into the light." Oh, it's been abbreviated it was on my blog years ago. Behind every tear, there's a smile waiting to reveal itself. I wrote that. Okay, so let's see now. And then we have, okay, from The World According to Mr. Rogers. My own friend and companion when I was little and didn't have a sister was Mitzi, a brown, wire-haired mongrel. We played and had long conversations during which she had heard many of my secrets and shared my joys and sadnesses. We ran in the fields and huddled together through thunderstorms. I gave a great deal of myself to Mitzi, and she faithfully reflected that self back to me, helping me learn more about who I was and in those early days what I was feeling. When she died, she went on teaching me about loss and grief and about the renewal of hope and joy. And then the gifts we treasure most over the years are often small and simple. In easy times and in tough times, what seems to matter most is the way we show those nearest us that we've been listening to their needs, to their joys, and to their challenges. And actually, I was going to talk about, 1964, the Beatles were on the Ed Sullivan Show, and I was in fourth grade. And it changed my life seeing the Beatles, as well as a lot of people. And so my birthday party that year, I got a Beatles wig and a guitar, and I performed at my own birthday party. And my cousin Mark, who's my age, was there. And he actually talked about it for about 3 decades. In our 30s, he's still talking about the Beatles party. I guess I am an entertainer. I must have done a good show. It must have been a good show. And John Cruth, actually, I was just talking about in his song Beige. Same thing. He was fourth grade. His whole life changed when he saw the Beatles on Ed Sullivan Show, and he got into a band at school, and they had like Beatles wigs, I think, and they did like a Beatles type band. So anyway, a lot. And I have a show coming up soon about the top 10 Beatles list, and it has personal stories from people who knew the Beatles. So that's an up and coming interview that I will have in the next month. So let's see. Is there anything else? It's just a short show tonight. I think that was it. And so next Monday, the 19th, which is Juneteenth, which is celebrated, I think, worldwide now. It's a national holiday here in the States, and it's celebrating the end of slavery. And so I have Eric Person, renowned saxophone player, on, and that'll be really great to honor. And I'll be talking more about Juneteenth on my show next week. So thanks so much for joining live. This is just a short little show tonight. And occasionally, you like my flowers back there? Aren't they pretty? Occasionally I'll do a solo show, and I'm going to be doing Woodstock or Bust, How a Hat Designer Started a Revolution, my new show, in the city in November. And as soon as I sign the contract, I will be announcing the exact date. I don't want to say it yet until I sign the contract, which should be soon. Hi, Russ Cusick. Thanks for saying hi, stopping by. It's just a short show tonight. I usually have interviews, but my interview got moved to next week for Juneteenth. Eric Person, you may know who that is. He's in Newburgh, and he's a renowned saxophone player. So he's on my show next Monday at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Okay, so thanks so much for coming live or on replay, and love you all. Keep smiling, keep sweet. Join the Smile Revolution. Night. I'm going to sign off with my credits. It's called the Smile Revolution that comes, goes round and back to you. So smile, 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 a simple smile will do. Smile, 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 it comes back to you. Bye.